Hello everyone and welcome to this video. Today I'm going to be playing, actually starting the campaign of Legends of Expedition. And this is the campaign from the Caldwell Manor expansion. So, a couple things you may have noticed. One, I have the actual box here, which is wonderful. But I do have this playmat here that will be available for you to purchase in the crowd sale when we launch very soon. So what I'm going to do here is actually, if you're familiar with the game Legends of Expedition, this should be very, very easy for you to pick up. But I am going to kind of go over minor rules and stuff just in case you're new to the game. You can kind of see how things work. So here's the first thing. We are going to open this up. Now, the Caldwell Manor, this is an expansion and also storage for both Lost Rubies of the Amazon and the Crumbling Pyramid. So I have everything in here. Everything that is related to Legends of Expedition games. Right here I have the Crumbling Pyramid in this pouch. I have Lost Rubies of the Amazon in this pouch. And then all my campaign stuff is kind of in the bottom here. The book here, your campaign score pad here. There's rules, bunch of different tokens, all kinds of stuff. So what I'm going to do here is kind of start our campaign. So buckle up and let's get rolling. What we're going to do, I guess what we're going to do first is take a look at this. And I've actually kind of already started this a bit. But there is a spot up here. What you're going to do first is just write the date, whatever date you're going to be starting the campaign. And then here are your difficulties. This is how you're going to, the difficulty you're going to play in for the entire campaign. So we got easy, medium, hard, legend. I'm going to go with hard. And that usually means that I have 2 letters from home. And if it's in reference to the Crumbling Pyramid, I have 2 letters from home and also 2 torches. Okay. Down here, we're also going to mark the artifact value that we want to, the goal that we want to achieve. Easy is 10, 20, 30, 40. I'm going to go 40 because I like a good challenge. So I'm going to have to fill up all these stars. So what's down here is kind of new. This is the Victor Caldwell exhibit. And what you're doing in your campaign is you're going on these expeditions and you're trying to gain artifacts that have certain values. Excuse me. And in this case, I want to get up to 40 in value for the artifacts. And then I win the game. Right here, your finance ledger, if you want to kind of save your progress and kind of come back, if you have any additional funding or anything like that, you can go ahead and put that down here. And same with your resources. If you have, some items or something, you can write those down. That's just a way to save there. Up here is your Caldwell Manor Clubhouse, and these are all your available expedition team members. After an expedition, you're going to mark off any of these silhouettes for any team member who has perished. Once you do that, at the start of your next expedition, this in memoriam, you get 2 funding for each of these filled in silhouettes. Now this may change. This might change down to 1 funding possibly. I'm still kind of messing with it here. But for now it's 2. And then lastly, on the side here is a way to incorporate both games. So what you're going to do is roll first for the expedition location. In this case, we're going to the Amazon. So we will play with the Amazon, Lost Rubies of the Amazon. And I've also included an expedition size. This will increase and decrease the size of your expedition as well. So in this case, we rolled a 4. So we're actually going back to a medium-sized expedition. It's a 4x3 grid. And that right next to that, it shows you how many expedition cards you have in your deck. Okay, so we're going on a medium expedition in the Amazon. So let's get rolling. I'm going to go ahead and set that little pad there. And you can take a look at your playmat if you like. This has some, this obviously is a space for your map. Extra inventory, which is like your torches and you know, rifles or anything you gain, rubies, if you get any of that kind of stuff. Your supplies and your team members go right in here. Okay. You don't have any funding on the first go round, so we won't have these items yet, but you will need these dice. These are 4 artifact dice, and these are what you roll to gain your artifact value. So I'm going to set those just kind of, I'll set them over here to the side. All right, and I'll get out all of our Lost Rubies of the Amazon stuff. And again, this actually has the expansion. So with the Caldwell Manor expansion and storage, you do get the campaign, but you also get expansion cards and some new kind of items and new fun ways to play the game. So let's do it. I'm going to sit kind of all my like extra tokens to the side. They might be out of view, but that's okay. We're always going to start with 4 supply, right? We've got our team of 4 here. We're going to sit them right in there. We're playing on hard, so we do get 2 letters from home. They go right there. And again, all our extra stuff can go over to the side. We don't really need that. Our supply of supplies, they can go over here. And I think we are just about ready to go. I have the soldiers. I am playing with the soldiers. Rubies, I'm going to set those over here as well. I've got my team member dice. I've got my soldier or hunter dice, my expedition dice. I do have this fun coin. I'm going to use that. Okay, so make sure everything's good. Yep, good. Okay, so in the Caldwell Manor expansion, you're going to get these. These are danger cards. So there's a couple, well, there's another danger card that you can mix in here. You can kind of just shuffle these up and grab whatever one you want. So I'll grab this, and I'm just going to place the danger card right over here where it says danger card over there. So there we go. We don't need the other one. I've got the rules for Riverboat and Anaconda cards. This card here is really cool. It has the complete turn sequence and summary for Egypt, which is the Crumbling Pyramid, and Amazon turn sequence right there. So you can keep that handy if you're not too familiar with the game, but I don't really need that currently. Rulebook, all that stuff, soldiers, all that fun stuff, all those references. And here's the meat and potatoes right here. Okay, we were going on a medium expedition, so that is 11 expedition cards. So what I'm going to do first is shuffle up the escape cards. You do get a new escape card in the expansion as well. And then I have a whole bunch of these, which I will shuffle up. And we're going to put 11 down. You have not seen these in my recent all my videos, really. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We don't need these. I'm going to set this on top here, and here is our expedition deck right here. We can go ahead and draw the first card. We're going to put it right there, and we'll put that right there. All right, cool. And we're ready to go. So let's do this. We're basically play the same way as we do a normal game. So here we are on a supply 2. So we got team member dice, 2 expedition dice. Let's do it. We got this little area here for rolling. If you want to use it. If you got space over here you want to do that, that's fine as well. We've got a 6 to get rid of that, and I think I'm just going to take a hit right off the bat to get rid of that. And actually, no, that would be silly. Let's do this. Let's use a supply to drop the 6 down to a 5, and that'll get rid of that. And I have 2 left over on a supply, and I will gain 2 supplies. That's the much better way to do it. Okay, so the new bit for the artifacts and the campaign is that you're going to roll an artifact die after you resolve each card. We're looking for a 6. Okay, we didn't roll a 6. If you rolled a 6, you've gained the artifact. After that, you have to roll the die again to see the value of that artifact. In this case, it would be a 6, and I'll put that in my inventory right up here. And at the end of the game, if you survive, your artifacts will survive as well, and they will be added to the expedition. If you perish before you leave, then you're out of luck. You do not get any of the artifacts. Okay. Let us continue on. Here we go. We're moving. Now the soldiers are going to move. We've got 1 with us. We've got 2 with us. We've got 3 with us. We've got only 3. All right, this is a cool card. This is the bridge. So we're going across the bridge here with the soldiers. We need to roll all our member dice, and we need to roll a straight with all 4 of these. So we've got a 3, 4, 5. I think we'll use a supply to drop this down to a 2, and there is our straight. So 2, 3, 4, 5. We made it across the bridge. Great. And the cool thing about the bridge is, once we make it across, if there are any hunters on there after we resolved it, they all perish to the bridge. So we made it across, and then the bridge kind of like collapses down and gives us a little respite from the attack from the hunters. Let's roll for artifact. No artifact. Okay. Here we are. We're moving along here. Okay, let's move our soldiers, or 1. They move 2, 1, and 2. Okay. Oh, this is a sand trap. We can roll all our member dice, and we lose 1 member to the sand trap on a 6. Oh, we got a 6. We actually gain a curse if we roll a 1, which we did that as well. I'm going to use a supply to drop this down to a 5. That way we don't lose a team member. But I will take the curse for now. Okay, we did resolve it, so we rolled artifact. Yes, okay, so we rolled a 6. We got an artifact. Now we need to roll for the value. 5, that's great. So we've got a cool artifact up there, a value of 5, so that's really good. Okay, and here's a new card here, the Anaconda card. This guy's going to move over. All right, let's move the hunter. Move 1, 1, 2. Okay, so the Anaconda card we need to resolve. So it's a 3 with a hunter. So let's go ahead and see what we get. We've got a 5 to take care of that, a 4 to take care of that, and ooh. We are on a shorter expedition, so I think using a letter from home is not a bad idea to make this a 2, and that'll take care of all of that. Hunter will go. Boom. Left with that, doesn't matter. Now, with the Anaconda card, this is how it works. Because we're doing a 4x3 grid, so it's on the end here. So what we're going to do is move down a card, move over a card, and then move up again. We're going to have to hit this sand trap again. So we're basically kind of running away from this Anaconda, and it kind of messes up our expedition. So we are going to go down. Oh, actually, we resolved the card, so let's roll for artifact. We might find an artifact near the anaconda, but we don't find one. Okay. So we're going to move down. Here we go. Let's roll for the hunters. Okay. We are on a supply 4. So let's see what we got here. All right. A 2 to get rid of that. Yikes. I'm going to use 2 supplies to drop this 3 down to a 1 and take care of both of these. And I will take a hit. I do gain a supply because I have 1 team member die left over. So that's good. Let's roll for an artifact. Hopefully we find something. No, we don't. Now we move over here. And this is all explained in the little guide card, reference card. Okay, let's move the soldiers. They're going to move 1, 1. These guys move in the same pattern as, you know, you were in. So they're always following. They're not going to take a shortcut this way. Okay? So we're good there. Let's do, this is a campsite 2. So the point of the anaconda card is to open up a path that you'll see again. So we're going to hit these cards again, and we're going to actually circle back and hit this card again. It just adds a little bit of uncertainty in the game. So we're on a campsite 2. Let's see what we roll here. Not good. Golly. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take 2 hits. I'm on a campsite. I'm going to just heal up 2 because I have 2 left over. Not bad. Let's roll for an artifact. No artifact. Okay, we're going up. Okay, let's roll for the soldiers or the hunters. Okay, we're back on the sand trap again. Oh no. Let's roll all our member dice. Oh, there's a 6. We're going to lose a team member. I'm going to use a supply to drop that down. So we don't. We already have the curse because of the 1. So at least we didn't get hurt too bad. We're going to roll for an artifact because we resolved it again. Oh, we found an artifact back in the sand trap. Cool. Let's get a value. And it's a value 6. That's great. All right. Now we're going to move. We do not resolve the anaconda card again. So we're going to move right past this. But we're going to roll for the soldiers. And of course, they're all going to catch up to us. All right. So now we continue our path as normal. So now we're going to go down here. And we've got all the soldiers with us. Oh boy, this is not going to be good here. We've got a danger 2. So there's that. There's a 2 expedition dice. We've got all the soldiers. Let's roll for danger and consult this. That is a 5. We gain a supply, actually. So I guess there's some silver lining there. Here we go. This is going to be a hard one. Okay, we do have the commander on our card, so the hunters hit on a 5 and 6, so we're going to take 2 damage right off the bat. There's a 5 and a 6 there. Okay. Excuse me for 1 second. Gotta stay hydrated. All right. Well, this isn't great, is it? Here's a 6. We'll get rid of that. So we'll take that guy out. A 5 will take care of that. Take out another hunter. A 1 will take care of that. And I think I'm going to use my other letter from home to make this 6 a 3. You can use the letter from home to make it any value you like. That'll take care of these 2. So we do get another one. But there is still a soldier there. I will take a damage. Ouch. Let's roll for an artifact. Hopefully we found one. Nope, we did not. Let's keep moving. I'm not feeling too great, actually, about how this expedition is going. We're gonna have to hit this up. Well, there's the campsite there again. Okay, that's not too bad. All right, we're on a explore 4 with we do have one hunter with us. All right, we've got a 1 here and nothing. God, what is going on? I played one game just recently. My rolls were awesome. I'm not feeling anything here. Let's go ahead and use that to make that a 5. Use that to make this a 2. And we're going to take 2 hits. Oh. Oh, guys, this is not good. Let's get an artifact. No. This is a shame because that's a real big value for artifact value. Oh, we don't do that yet, actually. Did I get rid of the hunter? I think I knocked them out. All right, we're going to move forward. Let's move the hunters. Oh, this is not good, everyone. We are on a campsite 2. This could be the end of us. It's not. Not today. We got a 6, we got a 1, and we're going to heal. Okay, guys. Let's find an artifact. Yes, and we found an artifact. And it's a level 5. Oh my goodness, this is amazing. It's amazing, but look how we don't have any supplies. We don't have anything. I don't know, everyone. This might... I don't have much confidence in this. Okay, we're on a 4 supply. We got to get really lucky with these rolls here. And I think we just lost the game. There's a 3. I have nothing to mitigate this. We're taking 1, 2, 3 hits. That's 1, 2, 3 hits. Oh. No artifact. We're on the last leg of our expedition. Oh boy. Soldiers. There are 2. 1, 2, and 1. Oh. I don't feel good about this one here. This is not going to end. Let's go. Oh, that was a 1 there. Okay. We got a 1. We got a 3. We got a 4. And we got a nothing. Son of a gun. Ah. Man. This value. Okay, so I'll show you. So we lost, obviously. We don't gain any of our artifact values, any of our artifacts or anything, which is a big shame. So here's what we do at the end of our thing. We don't gain any of that. How many expedition team members did we lose? We lost 4, so we'll mark in that, mark in that, mark in that, mark in that. Oh, ouch. No values there. Yeah, so we're done there. We're basically going to, when we go on our next expedition, we are going to actually have 8 funding, okay? So here's a cool, I love this item, by the way. This is the flare gun. It is quite expensive, but what it does is if we were out here in this pickle, maybe we just lost these 2 characters, we can actually shoot the flare gun off and we would roll all 4 of our member dice. We'd lose 1 team member for each 1 we rolled, but we escape back to the manor with our artifacts. So that would have been a good one to have there because we had such high value artifacts at the time. That would have been really good to get out. But we do have funding, so I will show you in the next video how we do the funding, what we can go shopping for some items, and we'll go on to another expedition, and hopefully it ends a little better than how this one ended. So thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts below. And can't wait to get go on our next expedition here. I will continue this. So stay tuned and we'll see if we can make it to 40 artifact value points. That's this whole row here. So we'll see. And we're already down 4 team members. So thank you again. Appreciate you. And I will I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.